There's an experience about playing a record. There's, you know, dropping that needle down onto the record, taking it out of the jacket. So it's mainly kids, and when I say kids, under 30, who have discovered this new thing called a record. So Rainbo started in 1939 by a gentleman by the name of Jack Brown. I joined Rainbo in 1971. We didn't get into conventional record pressing until the 50s, but pretty much the process hasn't changed much at all. Matter of fact, some of our equipment out there, the record presses are 42, 43 years old, and some of our other equipment goes back to the 50s and 60s. It got pretty soft. You know, of course, CDs came in the mid to late 80s and pretty much wiped out vinyl on the retail side. So once you got it out of retail stores, then of course our production went down. We kept our vinyl equipment, knock on wood. And there was, during the 90s, it was very, very slow. I mean, it was, maybe we were making 10,000 records a week. In the early 2000s, it started to increase a bit. And then towards 2008, 9, 10, it was increasing some more. And then 2011, we saw a tremendous, 10, 11, we saw a big increase. The current pressing of vinyl hasn't changed a whole heck of a lot. The first step in making a record is to cut a lacquer. We do not do that here. It's either done at a studio or we order it for customers. Once that lacquer is cut, it goes into a plating tank. It's an electroplating process, and we spray it with silver to make it conductive electricity. And then it'll go in and we'll make a negative off of the lacquer, which is a positive, and then we'll put that negative back in the plating tank, and that negative is now a nickel plate, and we'll put it back in the plating tank, and we will make a positive off of that, which is called a mother, and then that mother is used for future negatives, which are the stampers that will then be prepared to go on the press, and that's what presses the record. Then the record, of course, is a positive. Our average day is about 23,000 records. And we run 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. I love the manufacturing process of it. I'm more of a mechanical guy, and so I like the mechanics of it. I like seeing, you know, a swing arm go in and deliver the vinyl and then trim off, and then just to produce that piece and then to play it and how great they sound is what I enjoy. I think vinyl will be around a long time. In the 80s, I said I think vinyl will be around longer than CDs. I never expected vinyl to have the resurgence that it did. You know, I certainly didn't have a crystal ball, but there was always the audiophile guys who loved vinyl, and I always thought there'd be some vinyl market, but no, I never had the expectations of what's happened the last 5, 6 years.